Hello, everybody, and welcome to Candid Conversations. I'm your host, Kyra. How y'all doing tonight? I know we is mad late. I don't know. So we're gonna get this party started, and we're going to bring on Sean, the firefighter, the statistic holder, Davis.
I'm
What's up,
sorry,
cousin?
everybody. I'm sorry. I'm spilling ginger ale all over the place. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's spilling ginger ale, y'all. We all know that ain't ginger ale.
That's a lie. And you a liar. You a liar.
Oh, he called me liar.
I'm spilling ginger ale all over the place. Welcome back, everybody. It was a good live podcast the other day. I'm getting a lot of messages saying that we should do at least once in a while or once a month where everybody gets in a room
Yeah.
to where we can interact with uh, the general public. The one thing I did hear was we do need to. Well, let's get into that later. But welcome back. Appreciate you.
All right, all right, all right, all right. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. How about that? Let's
I ain't
bring
even do
Mr.
nothing.
Not talking to you, Sean. I'm just saying in general.
Somebody want some sauce?
If anybody ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Keep it to
Somebody
yourself.
want some sauce? Let's go.
Hear it. I'm in full. I'm fully awake, and I'm not drunk today, so I know what I'm talking about. uh, let's bring Mr. Derek the Deacon.
Let's get this show going. All right. Hello, everybody. We had a good time last week. Now we're here today. And let's get this show going so I can go to bed. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh Lord,
You're gonna go to bed anyway.
yeah, he got the pillow.
Listen, I already fell asleep while y'all was talking. So,
Oh my God. Derek does not have a picture. You can at least explain to the people why all they seeing is your silhouette.
why? They not my mama. I want to explain myself.
Cause it's nice. It's called manners.
You be making people give too much business. I'm here. That's all that matters. You hear my voice, I'm here.
Until you hear that snore, then you know he is no longer in the building.
Before you hear
This is
the
not-
snore, you understand he's no longer in the building.
That's not true.
Thank gosh. All right. Our topic tonight is: are you a placeholder?
What is a placeholder, cat?
Yes, please.
All right. So I'm going to give you the definition of a placeholder. Give me a second. A placeholder refers to situations where one partner is not fully invested in the relationship, often using the other as a temporary filler until they find someone more suitable. In a placeholder relationship, one partner may be emotionally or physically unavailable, focusing more on personal goals or other romantic prospects that can manifest in many different ways. So that's what a placeholder is. It is basically somebody who gets involved with a person knowing good and damn well that they don't want to be with that person, but they keep that person around until they find a person that they want to be with. Hence the reason y'all bones. bums and bummettes for playing with people's feelings. We do have a video. Derek, play the first video. Hi, Danielle. Hey, Tanya. Derek.
I'm playing. I had to pull it up.
Hey yo, I really wish every woman knew what it was like to truly be spoiled. I know a lot of women do cartwheels over basic treatment and they over reciprocate because they're just not used to somebody loving them unconditionally. I know this to be true because I've done it in my past. Manipulative man will make you feel guilty for you choosing you. So they'll tell you that you're acting funny, but what that really means is that you're no longer engaging in my bullshit. I can no longer push and pull you back in. And it makes me feel funny because I can't control your lack of emotions. The moment you become unpredictable, it's a problem for somebody who gets a high off of making you feel low because people fear what they can't control. Don't let anyone guilt trip you into standing in a place or shame you because you no longer fit in this box that they want to have you stuck in. So when they tell you that you're acting brand new, it's a compliment. The problem with some women is in their mind, a relationship is something that they need to earn by being loyal. So manipulative or narcissist men, they keep you in this audition type of role. They always move the goalpost and it will never be enough. And that right there, love, is the exact reason why you've been stepped over in your past. And you will continue to get stepped on in your future if you don't adjust. I got a homegirl named Tasha, and Tasha was in a situationship with a guy named Justin. She was telling me how Justin said that he didn't want a relationship, but she felt like she could convince him or show him loyalty and that it would change his mind. And then she realized he was never going to change his mind, so she decided to move on. Fast forward to a month of not talking to him. She says today that he goes on his Instagram and she sees that he posted a picture with a new girl. And she said that kind of like hurt her because like it's only been a month and he just told her last month that he loved her, but he just wasn't trying to claim her. So she was like, Alice, why would he even do that? And I told her because it only took a few weeks for him to see that that type of woman was a game changer. And he looked at you as just a placeholder. I told Tasha you was never going to make his Instagram page, let alone he was never going to give you his last name. He was going to string you along until he found someone else because he already decided when he said he didn't want nothing serious, he left out those words with you. So at that moment, he already decided that your value was limited. Okay, like why would he do that in the first place? And I said, why not? You were loyal, you were cool, you were submissive, you weren't problematic. And that's a lot better than having a bunch of random people come in and out your life every other week. What he realized early and what you got late is that he got a cool, loyal, submissive type woman without the girlfriend stress. But needless to say, Tasha's having a pretty bad day. But I told her tomorrow is a new day. And you could choose to create the happiness that you deserve. If you're going through this right now, or even if you've been through this, hope that you find someone that understands your love language. Someone who reciprocates your feelings and efforts. Someone who can challenge you mentally and spiritually, but mostly. I hope you find all those things in yourself first so that you can be prepared to receive this type of love, the love that you deserve. It's on the way. Oh God.
Hey, Pinky.
Okay.
Man, fuck y'all niggas.
People be in whole relationships.
Derek, stop that.
People be in whole relationships with people and they can move on a day later because you just a placeholder for somebody. They wasn't taking you as serious as you were taking them. And that's the harsh truth. It wasn't for them what it was for you. At the end of the day, you have to understand everybody don't look at relationships the same. For some people, it's just something to do with it. And sometimes something better done came along and that's why they like, bye. And then a day later, they're dating someone else.
Baby.
The placeholder wife.
It is, and it do what it do.
The placeholder wife is exactly what it sounds like it
You
is.
done,
It's a
Derek?
placeholder till he finds someone better. These men stay married to you for years, even decades, the whole time not really even liking you, while waiting for someone better. You're a means of security, a way to fight boredom, a vessel perhaps in which to bear his children, or for validation, or because you make him feel all warm and fuzzy. They like that. Basically just there so he won't be alone. These men will waste a woman's time, but they do it. They do it all the time. They'll lie to your face. Oh, I love you so much. You know they don't. No, you don't. He's probably not going to invest in your future. That feeling is real. Trust it. These men don't hold you in a high regard at all. They don't really show you off. They don't post you. They don't necessarily treat you like absolute shit. But they're wasting your time. You're a filler, a seat warmer, a placeholder, tiding him over, and they don't give a fuck.
She is so funny. So yeah, those are all the examples of placeholders. That's a placeholder wife. She's actually married. The white woman is actually married, and she makes these videos saying how she's a placeholder because her husband don't love her. But she's not going to divorce her husband. So God bless her. Pinky, what is that? I can't, what is that? Oh, okay. Now I know what it is. So yeah, so those are examples of placeholders, and I think we either have been a placeholder once in our lives. I realized that, or we have made somebody a placeholder in our own lives. So I don't know which one y'all fall into. And sometimes they try to say that it's not intentional, that people doesn't make a person a placeholder on purpose. I believe that's a lie. Because you know what you're doing. You know whether or not you want to be with somebody or not. You know what you know what you're doing, but you know that you don't want to be by yourself either. So you did it on purpose. You playing with people's feelings on purpose, and that's how people get hurt. That's how weebies get cut. So we're all placeholders. Pinky says we're all placeholders. It's just your turn with that person until they decide what they want. I mean, I could agree to a certain extent. I'm not gonna say I 100% agree, but yeah, that's how weebies get cut. People cannot walk around here playing with people's feelings and think that nothing's gonna happen to them.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
That's just fucked up. Like you're playing literally with somebody's head, feelings, emotions, and then you expect for nothing not to happen to you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get your ass back. Hey Ivory. I'm gonna get your ass back. Play with me if you want to. I'm nice, and I put on this little cute little smile and ha 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 ha. But it's a devil so me. And if you hit that right button, the damn horns are gonna come out, and I'm gonna get you back. I'm petty. So I advise you don't ever try it. Stay out my DMs. I just said no. I didn't say off. I said cut. Not off, but it might get cut. They're being right. They got stitch. They take them to the hospital. They can stitch it right on up. So, Derek, how you feel about placeholders? Or have you ever been a placeholder, Derek? Derek. Derek. Oh, is this what we doing today? God help us. Sean, how do you feel about placeholders?
Oh yeah. Where's Derek at? Where you at? Where you at,
Right here.
homeboy? She been calling you for like 5 minutes.
I told you I was sleepy. Why she calling me? I am here, Kyra.
Well, they act like it.
Don't. Okay. We do one show. We do one show together. Then you like you forgot.
I ain't forget nothing. I'm sitting here calling you, and you're not answering.
I was asleep.
Well,
Oh
I don't know
God.
that.
Your question was?
I done forgot what my question is.
Just what's your thoughts on what a placeholder is?
He went back to sleep.
A placeholder is one of the most disrespectful. If you are because there's two types of things, right? There's an unintentional place there's an unintentional placeholder, right? That means life happens. You meet somebody, you think you're moving on, and then a person that you may have affections for, or whatever, becomes available, right? That person didn't intentionally make you a placeholder. It just so happens that life happened. Now, on the other end, it's the people who absolutely like I have nothing better else to do. This is not my person. It's not somebody I want to be with, but they're cool to be around. So, hey, now those people, I think are disrespectful. I think they should be burned at the stake, taken into the middle of the
In the
city,
depths of hell.
and tarred and feathered. So,
They the devil.
and how you know what I've been, Pinky? Don't start.
She asked, and have you ever been a placeholder? Or maybe that's what I was asking. Because you made me forget what I asked you.
I didn't make you forget. You forgot on your own cognizance.
Whatever.
Y'all see what I go through?
It goes stress me out.
See what I go through.
Yeah.
I go through. This is what I go through. So they say that if you are in that the signs of being in a placeholder relationship is the person is emotionally unavailable.
Read.
Lack of long-term planning.
Lack of long-term planning. Go ahead.
Inconsistent communication.
Inconsistent communication. All right. Go ahead.
What? But you taking notes?
Notice how the preachers be back in the day when somebody's reading for them.
His mind is everywhere else but on you.
His mind is everywhere else but on you. He's talking to people. He's making plans with everybody else, but you can't get a plan. He's going to play ball with the brothers. Then he's going to meet up with his sister. Then he got to pick up the aunt, and then he got to drop off the cousin. But when you call him, he don't pick up the phone.
when you are feeling excluded from significant aspects of his or her life, or not being introduced to their friends and family. Uh, I guess. But some people just, I don't know.
This is a mess.
Um,
What's a mess?
No, because in my counseling sessions, what I tell the young men and young women is when you're dealing with relationships, people don't make future plans with people they don't plan on being with in the future. I'll say it again. People don't make future plans with someone that they don't plan on being with in the future.
as they should not.
That's just common sense. If
Exactly.
I don't plan on being with you in 2026, I ain't booking no cruise in 2026 because we ain't going. I don't plan on being with you or dealing with you. I
Hmm.
mean, if we just momentarily. Now, I'll ask this because this, you know me. This is new to me. This whole dating environment. Ooh, this is tough.
It's something different.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm scared of y'all. I'm
Ain't that
scared of this.
why be scared of
Uh,
them?
nah,
Be scared of
I'm
them
just
people.
saying, like, I'm scared of this. I'm not. But this seems like is this like a side piece thing?
No,
Is
you're
it a
not.
re is a let me is it a side piece thing? Is a rebound thing or someone that I'm dealing with just until I find the one that I really want to be with thing?
Yeah, that's a
Because
that's
some because some people um they don't know how to be alone.
they don't.
And there's a difference in being alone and being lonely.
Absolutely.
There's a difference. And a lot of people don't know how to make that distinction. It's, some people don't know how to be alone for a while, and work on yourself. And that's totally different from being lonely.
Lonely. Yeah.
I mean, and people don't know how to deal with that reality. So sometimes it's best to be alone for a while, for you to heal, for you to correct the things in yourself. Because a lot of us, when we deal with these relationship breakups, we only focus on what the other person did, not realizing that I did some messed up things too. And I need to fix some things within myself
Hmm.
because we make the other person, the demon or the victim or the villain. When
Well,
I did some
they
things
are
too.
the demon, and if they will be the demon or the villain if you purposely set up there and talking to somebody and playing with somebody's feelings. You are the villain.
I mean, but I didn't even get to that. I'm talking about somebody in a relationship and then they split. Now, you not being an accountable person, holding yourself accountable for the things that you've done in this bad relationship. Whether that person did more, negativity than you did. Now you're out there again, with your head on a swivel, and you meet somebody else. You may not be within good intentions because some people don't know how to be by themselves.
Yeah, I get that.
They don't know how to do that. So they'll get with somebody just to be with somebody,
Yeah.
but it ain't their true. And I trust me, I don't. I think every time I hear this is weird. My person, because they're not
Uh-huh.
your person. Because they're not your person. So they'll get out of a relationship and get right back into a relationship because they don't know how to be by themselves. for a particular amount of time because they're so used to, interactions and camaraderie and, you know, just being with somebody, um,
Yeah,
that
I
they need to be with somebody. And
get it.
like I can see that point.
I mean,
I've never.
and I can understand it, but it don't make it right because
No, that's what I was about to say. I don't. That's not what I'm. That's not what I'm doing. I've never dealt with it directly, personally, intentionally. I've never did that. Um, but I'm not gonna say that I've never seen that.
oh
I've
yeah,
definitely seen that
I've
because some
seen
people don't know how to just take a break and be by themselves.
yeah. And there's nothing wrong with taking a break, being by yourself, doing what you need to do or whatever. And if you're that person that can't be in touch with yourself and be by yourself and heal yourself and do the work to reflect upon whatever happened to you in your previous relationship, then it's always that thing they call therapy that'll help you. But it still don't give you a pass playing with
No,
somebody. It don't give you a
Right.
pass. Okay, since I don't want to be
no,
by
not
myself,
at all.
I haven't learned how to be alone and correct my wrongs. Now I'm gonna go mess up somebody else's life. Now they need therapy.
Alone in the room.
Yeah, and I'll say it again. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Sometimes you need to be alone to get yourself together,
You absolutely do.
to gather your thoughts, to build yourself back up, to deal with your own issues. Then you can get back out there. It's not a thing of you being lonely. Lonely is a different mindset.
It sure is.
Some of us need to be alone for a minute.
Forever. I ain't think you heard me.
I did. Mm-mm.
I got a smart ass mouth.
But I get it. I get it now. Like I said, I've never dealt with it directly, personally, intentionally. I've never dealt with it like that. But I'm pretty sure. I'm not even going to say that. I've seen that to whereas some people dealt with other people because they just needed somebody in a spot.
hmm And it's just like Derek said. Sometimes it's not intentional or whatever. And like I said, and I can also agree with Pinky when she said we all placeholders until whatever happens happens. Um, but for me, that's like that's not intentional. It's like okay, we was dating, you was feeling me, I was feeling you, but shit just didn't work. That's different than,
Yeah, that's tough.
than if
That's a
we
tough one.
intentionally meeting, talking to me, knowing that you don't want to have no type of nothing with me, but you just dragging me along until you find who you want to be with. And then once you find that person, then you just leave and leave me fucked up. That's not
Yeah,
right.
that's a tough
That's
one.
the crazy. That's the crazy part is when you come in and the damage that you do because you don't want to be by yourself. So then
yeah,
Exactly.
so now that person has to deal with they have to heal themselves while you they have to be alone, heal themselves while you moving on to the next person and jacking up their life. It's crazy. That's like crazy talk.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's a tough one, and part of what I don't truly agree with because I agree for the most part, but what I'm saying is you can be with somebody where you had good intentions,
Hmm.
and then it's over, and now you're back out there on the market. That's not necessarily saying that you was a placeholder. It just didn't go right.
Right.
So I think the intentions is what makes you that placeholder,
Right.
not that you were just in a relationship. Because there's good relationships or people with good intentions that go left a lot of times. It's just some things that come in and, confuse things or, mess things up. And now you're back on the market because of, you know,
There was no
certain
the only
things.
person that was confused was the unknown person that didn't know what she was that they was getting set up.
Nah, I'm not.
That's the only confused.
I
That's the
don't
only
agree. I don't
confused
agree. I
part.
don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
That's the only confused part because
For the most part.
You already know your intentions. You already know this is not the person for me. You know this already. She don't.
The person in a situation is two totally different things.
They don't know your intentions until you make them known. Correct?
I'm gonna say it again. The person and the intentions could be two totally different things. You dealing with certain type of households. You're dealing with religion. You're dealing with certain type of circumstances, culture. Like you're dealing with a lot of different things. To whereas somebody can feel that you're the perfect person for them, but because of their religion, their culture, their household, or whatever, it confuses things or it messes things up as far as your chemistry. And now you walk away from that person versus sticking it out because you just don't want to deal with whatever, because everybody ain't built for the fight.
Right. I get that part.
Everybody ain't built for the fight. Like I know some people, they've been sticking with some people till it was blue in the face and it worked. I know some people that I know if they would have fought harder, they would have had a positive, progressive marriage, that lasted 20, 30 years.
But that's what you call a real relationship. If you in a relationship and you're fighting for the relationship and that person is fighting for the relationship, but it still didn't work out, that's different than somebody being just a placeholder.
No,
because
but what I'm
that person that you already know you want to be with them.
But that's what I'm saying. That no, what I was saying is the relationship that ends, that don't automatically makes that person a placeholder because the relationship ended. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like there's some relationships that ended because of some straight nonsense, or some things that came in and confused some things. You got some controlling mothers and fathers that mess things up for their sons and daughters. And because that relationship is over with, that don't make the mother, the son or the daughter, of the relationship placeholders. It just mean that there were some other things that intervened and screwed it up.
And that's part of you being in a relationship. But when you are a placeholder, that's not what it is. You are in
I agree. I agree with that.
The person that doesn't. I'm just saying.
No, I agree with that.
The person that doesn't know that that's what they are, they think that they're in a relationship, but otherwise, that, oh no, this is not the person that I want to be with. This is not somebody that I can see myself 5-10 years down the road with.
Right.
Oh, trust me, I agree with you.
But that other person doesn't know this.
I agree with you. I'm just saying that not every relationship that ends.
But that's what a placeholder is.
I agree with you. I said I agree with you like 20 times already. Now, what I'm saying is,
now if I'm in a relationship and our relationship ends because of whatever reason,
it doesn't necessarily mean that you were a placeholder. Yes, it doesn't necessarily mean that you were a placeholder.
It means that you didn't work out.
Yeah, some things may have just not worked out. That's what I didn't want the confusion about.
But just like homeboy said, if we break up and 2 weeks later, you up there on the gram, and I see, and you posting pictures here, there, and everywhere. Then yeah, I was a placeholder because you knew that bitch way before.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're a place. That doesn't necessarily mean you're a placeholder. You probably wasn't giving me everything that I wanted. Now this person comes and give me everything or different things that I want or need, and I attach myself to it.
Good job.
2 days and 1 day.
Ain't nobody get married in a 1 day. Stop with your nonsense. If you got married in 1 day, you was cheating like a motherfucker.
I ain't say married. I didn't say married. I say you already posted after 1 day.
If you posted after 1 day, you was cheating like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody posting on 1 day and you wasn't cheating.
All right then, your ass was saying there you was a placeholder. He might have made you feel like you wasn't no place.
I'm talking about relationships. Whatever you creating over there, I'll give you that. I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
And you was a placeholder.
I'm talking about relationship with good intentions. Relationships with good intentions, sometimes they end because these two people just probably couldn't mesh well 100%, or whatever way that they wanted it, wherever they wanted it to mesh. Sometimes. But that doesn't make you a placeholder.
No,
I would say.
And that type of situation, that doesn't make you a placeholder. You was in a relationship and it didn't work out.
Like I said, I agree. I've seen that. I've never did it.
You wasn't for me. So it's like, all right, deuces. Ain't nobody about to sit here and waste each other's time. Or,
yes. My only rebuttal was not every relationship that ends is a placeholder relationship.
Oh, no, that's not what we're saying. We're not saying that. We're just talking about those that are. That's it.
Like you and Derek.
I'm not a placeholder for Derek. I'm not a placeholder for Derek, okay? Me and Derek may fight like husband and wife, but we both know.
Yes, you do.
Hey, that's part of being friends. We supposed to fight like that.
I get it.
If you don't fight with your friend, like that's your husband, then something wrong with y'all.
That's not true. You don't have to fight for things to be progressive.
We don't fight. We fuss.
Oh, y'all fight.
We don't fight. We fuss. We use our
mouth. I agree. I agree with that.
We fuss at each other. But Derek will always be my number one bestie.
I agree. I would agree with that.
But
that's
Pinky, don't start.
Right.
You gotta have Derek all up in his feelings again, and then we gotta have to have another conversation.
I'm glad I missed it.
No. So Derek probably sleep anyway.
Derek is not.
He just spoke. He just said something. I told you, gonna stop hating on my boy. He be up. Y'all creating this narrative. Derek, they create a narrative that I don't agree with.
I appreciate that because they want to take him on talking space.
Derek I just assumed you were asleep because you were so quiet.
He giving you respect. You said on the podcast the other day that we overtalk you. Now that we give you your space to say whatever you want to say, we sleep.
Don't start.
There's no making some people happy. That's
y'all two get on my nerves. Y'all get into this old buddy, this my boy, I got his back. Cut it out.
Y'all do that in the chat. Y'all jump us every episode.
Because Tessa always got my back. If ain't nobody else in this chat got my back, she's up.
You and Natalie and Pinky.
That's right. Because they know y'all be trying to bully me because I'm the only female.
Live.
They can come on. They can come on. Dial what you call it, and you
Yes,
good.
Pinky, yes, girl.
Dial in. Come on in.
Whatever. Back to placeholders.
I don't want no sauce, Natalie. I don't want no sauce. I don't want no sauce.
I just think people have to learn
Pinky,
to
I don't want
recognize
no sauce.
signs as well. When you in a relationship and you're a placeholder, you just got to recognize. It's like you turn those red flags into pink to try to make it seem okay. Like, you know, if somebody's not interested in you, they gonna let you. They definitely gonna show the signs that they're not interested in you like that. And sometimes we women, I'm gonna say us women, try to make it seem like it ain't what it is because that's something that we want. Leave that shit alone. Let them go. Stop turning them flags different colors until it turn green, because the bitch ain't never gonna be green. Hey Meek. Hey Mercedes. So I think that's another reason why people get into those little spots as placeholders, because we not seeing, or we choose not to see what somebody is already showing you.
I can agree with that. And especially, you know, like from the men's perspective, you know, knowing that women are way more emotional, you know, to drag people along like that, especially in vulnerable states. I don't care for it. Because of that reason. And we know that. A lot of us, man, we know that. You know, that women are way more emotional than us. And I just don't care for it. You know, protect, you know, those feelings, because you can damage that person for the next person.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And we don't want that. Like, you know, be authentic, be realistic, be honorable, have character and integrity, loyalty, and move the way that you're supposed to move. If we're supposed to be the men that's supposed to, you know, catapult the next generation of men to do good things, then we have to do what we're supposed to do, especially when it comes to, you know, putting our women first and doing what we're supposed to do as men, because we're supposed to protect our women. And if we don't, who we expect to do that? And then we can't complain about it when, you know, certain women, you know, start digging in like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. I need to focus on me instead of focus on the culture and the family and this, that, and the third. So I get it. It's just we got some work to do.
Yeah, in all aspects, everybody does. Sure do.
Yeah, and personal and culturally.
Date yourself. Like people think it's but it's the thing. Like you can date yourself. You can take yourself out by yourself. Like it's okay.
Absolutely. It is weird though when I see some people out by themselves. I'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Minding their business.
I just always thought that was a little, you know.
Because I don't think it's weird.
I said for me. I ain't say it was weird. I just for me.
Honest, I used to take myself out when I was going through my situation and I was, you know, healing and doing all of that stuff. I took myself out. If I wanted to go out to eat, I went out to eat. Or if I sleep at the bar, I'll meet you at the bar. We could chit chat at the bar, but I don't got no problem going out by my damn self.
I get it.
I always feel like I came in this world by myself. I'm gonna leave this world by myself. Why do I gotta wait on somebody to take me out to eat? I can take myself.
Yeah, I don't agree with that statement, but I get it. I don't agree with that statement, but I get it. In
What?
totality. I
Waiting for
don't agree with it
somebody
in
to take me out?
totality, but I get it. Huh?
Well, waiting for somebody to take me out.
No, I came in this world and I leave. I came in this world by myself and I leave out this world by
Yeah,
myself. I don't agree with that in totality.
with me. When I leave, you wanna come with me?
You don't leave this world. You don't leave this world by yourself all the time. You got kids, you got family,
They're
you
not
got a
coming
husband, a
with me.
wife,
They're
huh?
not coming with me.
But you got to set things up for your
Yeah,
family and
but they not coming with me. That's what I mean when I say that I came in this world by myself. I'm gonna leave this world by myself. They're
I'm
not coming
talking
with me
about the
to the
thought. I'm
world.
talking about the thought process. Some people have a thought process where they'll just leave and leave bills with their
Oh
kids.
no.
Leave ain't no money left over. Ain't no nothing. They just dead. They just dead.
No.
Like, they just dead, and everybody got paid for everything. Now we
No.
got GoFundMe's going on. I had Lex with me today. And I was like, we need to. I went down to City Hall, and I was like, I need to go and tighten up my
That's right, Tessa.
my beneficiaries and everything like that because we don't think about and this is sidebar. I'm sorry, I don't want to get sidetracked. We don't think about our significant others when we in the for the future of us passing on. We
Oh,
don't
I
think
do.
about them.
I
And
do.
don't
And
say that you
I
leave.
do. My kids is already set. My funeral is already planned. My kids already. Everybody already know what to do when I leave this earth, and it ain't gonna be no funeral. So
I get it.
I wish I
I
was.
get it.
So
I
not.
get it. That's why.
But
That's why I don't tell my kids what they may get because I may come up missing. Hey, like I'm getting that house, I'm getting the cars, I'm getting this money. Yeah, daddy got to go.
my kids know that I have more than one insurance policy, and my and they my daughter knows she the beneficiary. I trust her.
I get it.
I don't know about them boys, but that's what I mean when I say that. Like,
I get it.
nobody should have to wait for somebody to take them out to eat. And Tessa, you absolutely right. You ain't got to worry about what you can and cannot order. You order what the hell you want to order because you're paying for your own damn meal. It's less
Say that
stress.
again. Hold up. Say that again.
Tessa says, then you ain't got to worry about what you can and can't order.
Order as far as what?
When you take yourself out to eat, you can order whatever it is that you want to order. You ain't got to watch
That's
it.
so
You ain't got to
easy.
watch it. Tessa basically saying when some men take you out, you kind of a little flip floppy on what you want to order because you don't want to look like you trying to spend all their money either. So you don't order what you want. You just order something just to be ordering something.
Yeah. It's funny. I just got a text message from one of my daughters that said, "Really, Dad? You think you're gonna come up missing?"
Hey, at least you know your daughter watching you.
I was laughing. Love you, babes. Sorry.
At least you know she's watching.
Yeah, she is.
Let me guess. Look, was that Princess?
No, it wasn't Princess. It was my oldest. My oldest.
Hell yeah.
It's my oldest. She's the one that's gonna be in control anyway.
As she should. The oldest.
Yeah, oldest is in control, and then it trickles down.
Yep. All right, lovely people. We're going to get out of here, even though I know we didn't spend like mad time on it, but I want to say one thing before we leave, and I want to say too, because I don't remember in my post whether or not I said thank you, but to Miss Meek. Thank you so very much for helping us on our 5th anniversary party. We appreciate your help. Even though she wasn't there in person, she did help bring the certain things to life at the party. So we do appreciate you and we thank you for your help. And we just thank everybody. Thank you, Pinky, for coming through. And I love my roses. Thank you so much. They still alive and kicking, just to let you know. They're blossoming and blooming. So pretty. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that showed up. It was a crazy day, and we wanted to get everybody out there before it started snowing. So we thank everybody that showed up for the live podcast. We love you too, Meek. Hopefully we'll be doing this again. We'll be doing another live podcast maybe sometime next month.
August.
Wait, what happened? Did Derek say something?
What did Derek say?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Did you say something?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Let's get back to family.
So hopefully we'll be doing it again next month. But no matter what, we'll let people know when we're going to actually do an actual live podcast, since we did get pointers and we got a lot of feedback on do's and don'ts. We'll be definitely having another live podcast. Thank you, because I know I wasn't crazy. I know he said something.
What?
Pinky said he said August. I thought that's what I heard, but I was like, wait, did Derek say something? I
I
wasn't.
didn't say nothing. I was eating a piece of ice. Nobody wasn't even snoring.
No, she didn't.
Nobody wasn't even snoring.
No, you read what she said. He woke
She
up.
said that he woke up to say August, and that's what I heard. I heard August, but that's why I said, what did Derek say? But that's neither here or there. And as far as this topic tonight, people, thank you. See, everybody else said it too. I know I ain't crazy now.
Everybody.
I know I ain't.
The only person that's agreeing with you is Meek and Pink.
Because they heard it too.
They hear what they want to hear.
I'm on the podcast and I ain't hear nothing.
I heard it. I heard him say August. When I said maybe next month in March, then I heard August. But and then that's when I was like, did Derek say something? But I wasn't 100% sure. I just want to say this about the placeholder thing. Hey, Susie Q. Qua.
If you get out the comments, you probably get through the whole damn podcast.
Shut up. Shush. So anyway, the placeholder thing, I just want to say to women, just read the sign. If a man is not, I can only say to women, I can't talk to the men. And I don't know what women throw out there to make y'all feel like y'all not a placeholder. So I don't know. But I could tell women, because I'm one, is that look for the signs. If that man is not emotionally talking to you, ain't doing future plans with you, don't want to claim you, don't want you around his friends, you're not there for a long time.
I'm sorry, that's disgusting.
Not there for a long time.
I'm sorry, that's disgusting.
Okay,
that's disgusting. You could have said that to men and women. I wasn't. I thought you was gonna say something about breasts. I thought you were about to say something about breasts or tampons or something. Something you could have said to both men and women.
No, I can't. I can only say this to my females, to my women.
So men don't have to do that?
What? Do what?
Everything you said.
No, because women are, no.
Men don't have to do everything that you just said.
Because women ain't gonna do that to y'all.
That's crazy because I'm about to watch Wags. Yo. I'm so done with you.
Women ain't gonna do that to y'all. And go ahead and watch Wags, because let me tell you something. Chad was definitely a placeholder. She got everything she needed, and then she said deuces. See you when I see you.
Mm-mm. But you only talking to the women.
Yeah, because she played Chad differently. So
What about everybody that's watching?
Yeah. Hi, people. I said what I said to the ladies. Now, if you want to say something, now if you want to talk to the men, go ahead and talk to the men.
Yeah, you make me say let's get back to family every episode. But you telling these women all this not, you know what? When I see you,
Don't be
you,
there just for a good time, ladies.
that lace front, I'm snatching that lace front and I'm ready. And you can call the cops, and I got friends.
I love you, cousin.
That's crazy.
That's right. That's right. So we is in solidarity. Yes, yes, yes.
I ain't messing with you.
Say what you gotta say to the dudes, to the men. Come on.
Let's get back to family.
Why you ain't want to talk to the guys? Tell them. You're being placeholders to these women. Tell them.
Mm-mm. You just want my lawn to get fucked up. Let's get back to family.
You need to say.
Let's get back to family.
There you go. Derek, you good?
I am well. Let's go.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. For our shenanigans. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. Hopefully we'll be on time next week.
Good luck.
I'll be off. I'm on duty.
Oh, okay. So Sean won't be here.
Watch, all sister soldiers are gonna be on point next week. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, we here to fight."
You're right about that.
No.
Bullshit.
Good night, y'all. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Love, peace, and happiness.
Later.